We find ourselves in an oasis, a lush landscape of trees and kind of a little pond. It's cooler than the desert out around. Romy, as you look around, you kind of recognize this place. You've been here once before. You see lounging around on one of, like, on a log somewhere nearby. You see a violet skinned archfey with long, like, elven like ears, um, long, pale green hair flowing down his back. These, like, wooden antlers that are growing out from his head, like branches from a tree, kind of like leaning back and looking over. Ah, Romy. Welcome back.
Oh, did I die again?
Seems like, yes.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't think I'm very good at this. I thought I would be getting better, but I'm really not.
Yes, you seem to have a knack for trouble and uh, falling down in combat. It's a little rushing in, but yeah.
I
So,
mean,
here we are.
fine. So what is this? Is this I failed?
So far, but if anything we've learned so far, that death is not always the end.
Hmm.
How you feeling, though? I mean, it's been a rough couple weeks for you. Before that, life wasn't always that great. Savage, I know.
I
But
mean, you're not wrong. There were some good years, I think.
with
When I
what's
was
his name?
younger. No, well, yes, at the beginning, obviously. Not really in the middle, and definitely not by the end. Then after the end was even worse. So yeah, it has been a bit of a downward spiral if you take a look at it from these things. Um, if I don't go back, it just seems so final. I just
That
lie down to the ground and then worms eat me.
that is the course of death. I mean, your spirit's here, so your body might disappear, but your spirit will live on in some form or another. Whether here with me, or perhaps I can help you along the paths to a different resting place if you have one of your choosing. You tried. You fought hard.
I did try.
Now the question, though, is if by chance something happens and that opportunity to return to your mortal form comes, would you really want it?
Romy will look out over the view, like taking in a solid 120-degree moment, and she'll reach down to the ground, which is not that far away. She pulls up a stone in the dirt there, and she holds it, she feels it, she can feel it. Taking a break right now, I feel bad for my friends. They would need me, but to what? I don't know. Can
You don't
I?
have you don't have to decide. In fact, I can always stretch time out a little bit while you're here. You can enjoy a
Yeah.
vacation if that helps your decision, Minnie.
Her eyes grow so large, and there's like a large watery thing just at the base of her eyes. The tears threatening to come out. Vacation. I've only heard of those. I didn't know they existed.
I can always find someone else to take up your mantle if you decide not to go back. However, I, for some reason, have grown fond of your antics. If you were to return, I'd be amenable to allowing that to happen. But I'm going to leave that final decision up to you if and when your companions find a way to make that happen. I've already stretched my powers to grant you that first reprieve. It's up to them now, if that is to be even an option for you.
Well, until then, I can have a vacation.
Of course. And he gestures his hand, and like there's a space on the ground that kind of almost turns into like golden petals of the various flora and fauna that once was just like the various detritus in this oasis, but now have turned like gold and almost leads its way over towards a nearby cliff face. There's some other denizens if you'd like to go join the party. Follow the path.
I look at the park, I look at the ground, and I'm like, thank you.
You've earned at least that.
And shall I head off down the path?
You see Rylath kind of leaning up against his branch, watching Romi walk away in the past, and as she disappears amongst the plant life there, we're going to go ahead and move on to our intro. We'll be right back, everyone. Thanks for joining us. This is Aftermath can speak. Session 19. Welcome back, everyone. Cyril, you find yourself currently with the body of Romi as this orc warrior has kind of guided you away from this mansion of the target. That wasn't their only security. There's more inside. You should probably go. And he'll kind of gesture for you guys to follow him.
Yeah, where Cyril before was like almost cocky and very assured of himself, he absolutely has that stricken look of shock on his face, and he just like picks up Romy and follows the guy, just defaulting to follow orders because he doesn't know what else to do.
Where are we going? We have a healer there. Or something.
We've got a spot in the city, a safe place. My boss is there. He maybe has some idea of what to do. But you can't really stand out here waiting for the city watch to come by.
Yeah.
And
following.
Yeah, he takes off through the city. You guys start out. You're carrying the dead body of one of your companions, and at some point, the orc will stop, pull you into an alleyway. Now that you've kind of worked your way, at least beyond the immediate scene, and glance at the body and look at you guys. We can't rightly go walking through the entire city carrying her like that. We need to do something with her. Do you guys have anything?
How far are we traveling? I could
Clear,
maybe disguise him.
clear across the city. We're gonna go It'll probably take us about an hour if we're not slowed or stopped. Maybe longer, depending on if the alarm's raised and people are getting in the way.
We don't have the high enough spell slot yet to make it last forever. So I can only do it for 10 minutes. I pull a cloak out of my pouch, a spare cloak I have, and offer it to Cyril to wrap.
Cyril's very distracted and like he's kind of just looking at Romy, and you go to hand him the cloak, and it takes him a second to realize that he's expected to do something, and he quickly takes the cloak and wraps Romy's body up in it and like cradles it as he just stands there, kind of shocked.
All right. If anyone asks, it's your child, and she's asleep.
At that note, I'll use minor image to make the sound of a baby. Start coming, just normal baby noises, maybe a giggle, a burp.
All right. I guess that'll do. It's a little big for giggles and burps, but whatever. People probably won't ask.
Then I'll change the noise to a more of a child's yawn and snoring, but like puppy snoring. But
There
you
we
get
go.
what I mean.
There we go. And he'll start back off, kind of leading just a few steps ahead of you guys. Glance back after a little bit longer. Goes, is there anywhere you need to go? Anything you need to grab before we go?
Are we
See me stretch my pouch and look down like, no.
leaving the city?
Not right away, anyways. But
As long as we have a chance to go back to our apartment.
depending on what it is you guys are into.
We'll need to go back to the apartment at some point, and then I'll need to go see somebody.
All right. Do you want to stop there first before word gets through the city what happened?
Is it? Yes, I think.
All right.
We need to get the beans or whatever it is, Sonny.
We can get more food. Oh. Okay. Okay. And the person. Okay. Clogs have now started to click in the head, starting to learn. Yeah, you're right. We don't want somebody else on our back.
Yeah. So yeah, I start heading in that direction.
All right. He'll kind of shift his position a little bit more to like a rear guard, a couple feet behind you guys, keeping an eye out. From time to time, he might, tell you to take a certain alley or something to avoid major street points that could possibly have checkpoints. He seems to know the city pretty well.
That's good. We don't.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of arrive, he looks at the building, nods a little. Yeah. Definitely make it quick. Word travels fast, and word will travel very fast for that.
I'll shoot up and get it then quick. I know where it is. I'll literally hop, dash,
All right.
straight in, get the can, put it in the pouch, shut the door, lock it behind me,
Sounds
head
good.
back out the door.
And
I don't even greet the guy at the desk.
Yeah, I think actually while he's doing that, I will stick my head in and like try and get the guy at the desk's attention.
oh, hello. What's going on?
We need to see him later.
All right. things can be arranged.
Not here. I don't know where. I just problems.
He nods a little.
And about that time, Sunny's probably back, so I just like turn and walk out the door. As I'm still cradling Romi's body.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. You guys leave, and at this point, the orc will take back up the direction and kind of guide you through the city. You guys will pass some familiar sights. Kind of eventually coming up and crossing the train tracks and arriving in the upper western side of the city to there's like a tower there that stands tall, and he walks up to the tower door and pulls out like a key, places it in this kind of very old looking lock, old area, opens up the door and steps in. Kind of the front area is like this pretty generic like entryway, furnished fairly sparsely. You probably see that there seems to be like dust on many of the things here, as if like a lot of the stuff had sat in an empty building for a while. He'll open up a door off to the side and start up, and you can see as he opens the door that it leads into a stairwell that starts like curving up this tower, walking up, and he enters a tall room. I forgot to hide Romi's picture over here. He goes up a tall room, like this tall building, to a large room on the top part that has large windows that kind of overlook out over the ocean. You can see there's like below there's cliffs and the expanse of the ocean, which is pretty cloudy and almost overcast today, as often is here well into the day. Standing there, let me pull up that part. Standing there by the window, you can see there are two figures currently in the room. Standing by the window, you can see a gentleman, and you could have heard him first as you guys kind of make your way up there. You would have heard it first. The sound of like a violin kind of playing a slow, soft kind of dirge sort of thing, or like melodic tune. And you see a armored figure kind of standing off to the side in a more like on guard position, kind of standing there. And the gentleman playing the violin will kind of slow it down and kind of bring it to the final ends, and turn as your guide, this orc, kind of rushes forward and will lean in and whisper into his ear. And the gentleman will turn. Let's see. So you'll see in a very dark blue, almost black suit with a high, like collarless coat. There's on the back of him, which would have been the first part you see like there are these silver feathers that have been embroidered into the back of his coat. So like a decorative silver filigree sort of worked into there. His hair's pulled back into a shoulder-length ponytail. The sides of it jet black, but down the middle of it is like this streak of like stark white hair. He'll turn to you after talking with the orc, and his pale gray eyes will take you in, assessing you. It's a very like cold, calculated, almost like desensitized look as he takes you in, this like moment of trying to gather what information he can from you guys and how to deal with you guys. You see a scar that runs along his left cheek, from like about an inch from his ear to just below his lips, which kind of has this like puckered scar there. He's got another like almost like puckered like hole area scar that's on his neck. And as he raises his hand, in kind of greeting his right hand, you see that he's missing the pinky finger and a part of his hand on that hand as well. So it's just like these four fingers as he kind of like raises his hand in like a kind of awkward gesture of greeting and salute. On his coat, you see on his left breast there is a stylized like gothic looking A with like a silver raven that has like kind of hunched over the top of it with its beak kind of poking down over the tip of the A. You see that there is a one of those like flanged maces is kind of like hanging from his belt, and he'll step forward a little bit and set his violin down on a desk that's there in this room. This large, like dark oaken desk with probably like a leather armchair sort of thing, like a really tall back leather chair behind it. Greetings. I am told that things have gone bad.
Are you the healer? Or at least quickly? And I'll start gesturing towards Romy.
He'll gesture towards the desk with his kind of mangled hand.
I will. Cyril walks forward and just kind of lays Romy out on the table, wrapped in the cloak.
He'll walk over and start looking her over. As he begins, he just casually, so what happened? And he starts, like, checking Romy's dead body.
Cyril gets, like, a far away look to his eyes as he, like, just kind of, like, stares off into the corner of the room or something, right? Like, he just... I made a mistake.
I look at you as you say that. We made a mistake.
I made a lot of mistakes.
Haven't we all? That's how we recover from it, I suppose.
I don't know that you recover from that one.
You start seeing me scribbling something into my book.
Your friend is dead. Death is often just the beginning of a journey, one way or the other. Simple healing will not fix your friend. It will take some powerful magics, but it could be done. I could do it. I will need some things. I cannot do it here. I cannot do this right now. And as payment for such a powerful magic, expensive magic, it seems fortuitous that you've come at this point. I have a task I need performed. Something here in the city. It won't probably take too long, and your friend will be safe until then. I need something here in the city that I cannot physically go do myself. If you guys can acquire these items, it will even aid in me bringing your friend back.
I don't know how much we can wander around the city. Not only have we done something that likely has set the guard against us, but we have failed to do something for somebody that you should not fail.
Yes.
Who are you?
He smiles. I come from far off. My family was from here originally, or at least one of my ancestors was from here originally. He left the city centuries ago, actually, but he left behind some items that I would like to recover. However, given the city's dislike for some of the magics that I use, I cannot exactly go into a situation where I'd have to use it. I could, but then that would require me killing everybody in the city, and that does not sound like something I desire to do right now.
So that kind of tells me what you are, but not who you are.
Fair enough. I guess if I'm going to ask you to do this, I owe you that much. I am his title, Lord, but whatever. Brennan and Drayson.
That name sounds familiar, Bill. That's something we've heard before, isn't it?
The city you are currently in, its name is
Andrason.
Andrason.
Yeah. This is ruled by like a council. Last I remembered, right? Like,
Yep. Yep.
So this guy is claiming to have owned the city at some point.
He'll see. I'm assuming you're not doing much to disguise your overall reactions to hearing his name, or do you?
I would absolutely have to like at least get like a right, like that whole like realization remembrance thing.
Yeah. So, my ancestor was one of the party members that cleared the city. Upon completion of that task and setting up of the city, the rest of the party encouraged him to leave. And he left behind some items here in the city, in guard. He took a ship and sailed across the seas of which my family has stayed for centuries. I have completed my tasks where I was, and was probably similarly encouraged to not stay in the location I was at. I've always wanted to come and see the city that bears my family name. They named it after him, probably because they didn't plan on him having any take in the city itself. Concession, I suppose. I don't want the city. I just want my ancestors' stuff. I don't want to fight. I just want to get my things and go.
Well, that answers my next question. Your ancestor practiced the same sort of magic you do?
Yeah.
So why is the city so against it?
I wish I knew. That information is, if ever held by people on my side of the world, has been lost in time. The story of his founding of this city, his expulsion, maybe altered over centuries. I don't know, but I do know that the story of a tomb, a crypt, a vault somewhere here in the city, which we've located, but that carries items of his from his adventuring time. A cloak of his, a grimoire, and a blade. All of which were, I'm assuming, powerful items. I'm assuming, too, that the grimoire has information of why, and definitely information on the spells he keeps and holds, which will most assuredly help me bring back your friend. I have that ability with other such magics, but having some powerful magical help wouldn't hurt either.
This whole time you've been talking, my Summer's head has just been in his book, almost like he's writing lines at this moment, a little bit lost in his own world, not really taking in what you're saying until he's addressed. Leaving this up to Cyril.
So I have a concern.
Of course.
The gentleman that we have recently failed to the gentleman that I recently failed goes by the name the Keeper.
Yep.
He's not like the keeper of this crypt or whatever you want to call it, right?
No, actually, I don't know much about your keeper. I am newer to the city. My compatriot here, and he gestures to the orc, who kind of like glances at him, like gives a sigh, like,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
He seems to know of him, but no. The crypt actually stands out in the open. It's a monument there within the university grounds. There's a stairwell that descends down within the plaza that leads to a large door with a raven and an A on it. That is the crypt of my ancestors' belongings. And
So
needs
all
a
we have
special
to do
key, of course.
all we have to do is go in and get what you need and bring it back to you.
Yes. Now, I'm not assuming that this is going to be a walk in the park. Otherwise, I wouldn't offer such a easy task as payment for bringing back a dead individual. But yes, there is a crypt. I don't know what it holds other than those items. It needs a key, which I can provide. Other than that, the rest will be up to you on how you succeed. Is this something you're up for taking? I have a compatriot
Yes.
that I'd like to send with you if you are. And
Whatever, it just has to be done.
he nods. There seems to be like a sense of him as he nods that you know that he has seen much and probably has an idea when you say it has to be done, that he realizes what exactly, like, how that works. Apparently I forgot I need to do one quick part here. So he gestures, and you see an armored figure within the room. You kind of clocked him as you came in, but you've been pretty distracted based on all the other things. And this man who immediately kind of took center stage, this here's Jazz. He's a local as well. I hired both these gentlemen from the local Adventurers Guild, but I'd like to send Jazz with you as kind of my eyes and ears.
Cyril turns around and looks, and then realizes that looking straight doesn't show him anything. And he looks up, and he looks up. Jazz. Fine.
How would you like to tell us what your character looks like, David, and explain a little bit? It's very loud in this room with the waves crashing down below. That one cannot hear them. They're
7'5", blue skinned, balding in a classic male pattern baldness, in that he has got the ring
The Friar Tuck.
He's got the friar tuck,
Yeah.
for sure. He also has what I would describe as a geography teacher's mustache, which is like if a policeman's mustache was allowed to retire and maybe chill out just for a second. Right? That's where I'm at. So coming out full thick and over the top of the upper lip for sure. Ripped. Just like, but not in like a showboaty kind of way, just in a there is no fat on this specimen of a Goliath. And he is, and that's from what you can see, which admittedly is limited because he is head to toe in plate mail armor. With what appears to be a very large spiky thing strapped to the back of him, a very large sword in its sheath hilt on his side. He's flipped open the faceplate on his helmet so that you see him and he's got a big old smile. He's like, "Hi, how you doing?" Sorry, I like to loom for a second, but it gets boring after a while, you know? Do you want me to sit down? Would that be easier for you to see me? Don't say much.
I apologize. My ability to fuck it. Roby just fucking died.
I am so sorry. Absolutely. Was she your
Friend.
friend? How did she go? Peacefully?
She got fucking shot.
Right. Well, okay. Sorry she's dead. Are we looking to change that situation or are we just accept it?
Cyril's kind of like looking between Jazz and Andresen, and like it seemed very confused look, right? Like, do you not know why you're here?
I mean, he's here as my muscle, and don't pay him for the thinking, I guess. But, Jazz, the vault in the university, I think these two might be able to help you get inside.
Oh, fantastic.
If they're up for it, say lead them there, and hopefully come back with my items. Then we'll have to depart the city for a little bit. I'm thinking ship somewhere away from here to bring back their friend.
The one who died.
Who died, yes.
You're gonna take a ship to where she died.
No, just a ship
Here.
somewhere, not here. I'd rather not set off all the alarms in the city as we work on bringing them back.
Cyril just literally like points at the body on the table wrapped in the cloak.
Oh, no. That's someone else's. Oh, that's her.
That's her.
She's tall.
Suppose
You
at
should
that
know
point,
that-
if you haven't noticed me yet, that was when you'll see Sunru just crouched on the floor next to the body, just writing in his tome. Hasn't even looked up from it yet and noticed you.
Sorry, I hadn't got your names. I am sometimes a little detached from people I meet, as it tends to be fleeting, but I've been told that that is off-putting and rude. No, I am Brennan Andresen. Brennan works, Bryn, whatever. And you guys.
I'm Cyril. That's Sonny,
Cyril and Sonny.
and that's Romy.
And
I was totally expecting an S name. Jazz. Yep.
Jazz.
Uh, Jazz works in the local Adventurers Guild.
Mm.
I needed people that could do things around the city that I can't openly.
You're not like a bounty hunter, are you, Jazz?
oh, gosh, no, absolutely not.
Perfect.
I'm not that kind of. I found myself the Adventurers Guild mostly for expediency. I'm looking for various religious artifacts that my order has lost, and
Your order?
yes. Don't worry. It's fairly small. It's called Order of the Blessed. Yep. So we just help those people who need it. Anyone who's getting bullied or is in a way of being powerless, we try and help those people out. That's how we do.
Have I ever heard of this Order of the Blessed, Bill?
You can give me a history check. Or religion, I
No.
suppose.
No,
Yeah.
I have not.
You're not a very religious person.
Nope.
Could very well be a big order, but it's not your range.
Okay. Okay. I look over at the orc. How do I put this? We need to get something back to the keeper.
Okay. Kind of
Sonny,
glances.
give me the beans, Sonny.
He glances at Brennan, and he could just kind of nods, like, "Yeah, go for it."
You're muted.
As I was saying, I guess when you say my name, I snap back into the room, look around, see this giant of a man crouching, I guess now, over us. Beans. I reach in. I also pull out what was like guard wearing that the orc told us to grab off their bodies as well as like.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
hold the can up
bracelet.
yeah.
and the bracelet. That was it. And I'm just like, what? Yeah, and I hand them both over because I'm not in the right headspace. But no, you wanted something.
I don't take the bracelet. I just take the can. I don't know what to do with those. I've got one too.
I just keep that output in my hand.
Yeah, those bypass some of their security systems. So, if you are gonna go back in, it helps.
Tell you what, give me your bracelet, Sonny.
I hand it over.
I'm gonna take the bracelet that I also collected. I'm gonna open up the can, drop both of them inside,
Okay.
close the can back up. I'm not very careful, so the giant stack of platinum on the inside is probably not difficult for our overly tall gentleman to see.
Making absolutely an impugned effort to not look at whatever's going on here. As a gentleman might look away as a woman undresses in front of him, there is business attending here, and his girlfriend who nothing to do with him.
So either we need to see him before we go, or you need to deliver this and and tell him something for me. Take your pick.
So is there complications? Brandon will say, kind of like looking at you guys, that not succeeding in this task is bound to incur.
Well, he paid us to go do something to someone, and we didn't do that, and
We half did that.
that's how Romy died.
We,
And
we had we had to send a message, I guess, and
I
include
don't,
all his guards
yeah,
and Romy.
I don't, I don't know that we sent any message to him. Uh, your guards dying is like not great, but he can just get more guards. I think. I don't know, but
Writes in the book, you can always get more guards.
All right. Well, yeah. You guys honestly don't look great either. So perhaps we should wait for nightfall, at least to begin this task of mine. It shouldn't matter what time of the day you guys go.
yeah.
There are some rooms here in the tower you can make yourself available to, and
Yeah.
you guys can get better. Duran, can you take this to the location that they desire and deliver it? You guys have any message you want to
Yeah.
write?
Tell him we failed. Here's all of his money back, and tell him what the bracelets do, and that's all that really matters. He'll figure out the rest from there.
Uh, how long are we planning on staying in town? Like after we pick up these items, are we leaving straight away?
I would say yes. The sooner we can take care of your friend, the better. In fact,
Alright.
I have a ship. I can meet you guys there when you're done. And
What sort of time of day is it again?
It was like middle
Early morning.
afternoon
Middle afternoon.
because we'd been
Okay.
casing the place out all day, and all of the random things happened.
Okay. I wonder if I was just wondering if my clothes would be done, and I guess if I'm not able to pick them up, if they could deliver them to here.
I think we
We'll
still
have to
needed
run it.
like another day, at least, for the clothes.
It's the day.
Oh, could I give him a forwarding address? This is a forwarding address.
We can just pick them up on our way when we leave.
I sit back down.
I get it.
I mean, if you guys need, I can always have Duran go in the morning if you're not back by then. Just perhaps give some information for the whatever shopkeeper it is, and
It's up
I
to you,
reach
Sonny.
into my pouch, pull out a quill, ink, and a bit of parchment, and then just write some details. The shop, the items, my name.
well, it might be safer for Duran to get it anyways. When he gets back, I'll send him on the quest in the morning. Once you guys, if you go down the stairs, there's a doorway. The next doorway down will lead you into a hallway with all of the guest rooms that are here. They're a little dusty, as long as they're not the ones that's Jazz's or Duran's for their time here. You're welcome to it. There's plenty of space. Jazz, and he'll kind of like reach back behind the desk and pull out a large shield that's been polished to a nice shine, but you can see that it has been like scratched and dinged in places. It does have, like, similar to on his breast where there's that A with the raven on it, there is like a similar symbol in the center of this shield that's got like it's pushed out though, like it's a 3D image that like jets out from the shield itself. It's like kind of the raven hunched over this A that sticks out a little bit. This is, you'll find is the key.
Oh, this is the key?
This is the key. It's also my family shield, so I'd love it back when you get returned. But for now, yes, this will get you entry into the tunnels. You may want to rest as well, since it seems like leaving in the middle of the night would probably be best in so many fashions, as you may have they may have incurred the wrath of a local criminal underground element.
I don't know that he'll be that upset, but I want to make sure.
It's better safe than sorry. I think you sending these is probably the best beginning to that.
I'm sure I'll owe him at some point.
This key, just so I know, is this a working shield?
Oh yes, it works.
Can I use it?
Sure. Yeah. As long as you return it when you get back, yeah.
What a result.
It would act itself as a +1 shield.
Look at my GM not wanting to kill me 3 times in a row. Have a +1 shield, you damage magnet.
Subconsciously makes an enemy that gives you all defense and just dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. I honestly don't remember what the enemy in this uses for attacks. I don't ever look at that based on you guys. I just choose what works for the situation. We'll see.
Everything's starting to make more sense.
Everything's great. Yeah, you're like, oh, no wonder.
No wonder we're dead all the time.
I just create situations. You guys have to come up with the solutions of said situations.
Typically, that's fall on the ground and lose hit points. All right.
Apparently.
Feels good. Fits nicely. Yes. Let's go.
Well,
AC 21.
I'll have some food prepared and ready for you guys when you're awake, unless you need something now. But you're welcome to take a rest, and when you get back, then we'll continue on, and you guys can take to the university.
Cyril just starts heading in the direction of where the guy told us the rooms were. It's clear that was enough, and he is still very lost.
Yeah.
Jazz watches him go down the corridor, lets him be himself, but Jazz has been watching Cyril through that entire exchange, and he sees a scared little boy who will never admit that to anybody.
Well, Jazz, you up for this?
Of course. Any kind of enemy that faces me will lose because I'm living their evil. That is a simple fact.
Perfect. I came well recommended for your ability to traverse dangerous places.
Big sword and even bigger blade. Margot was pretty sweet shield. So magic can do what it wants. I'm gonna stab it.
Very well. Well, you may want to rest up too. It seems like you'll be working in the middle of the night.
Okay. These guys are on the level, or
I would watch them very closely. They're here because things have gone wrong. And they were working with some of the criminal elements of the city. So I don't trust them particularly, but they're in a bind, and I have a way to perhaps help them out. It's something I can't always ignore. I've done much in my life that I'm not proud of, and if I can help some people straighten up their path, then perhaps I am doing something right.
So this is a redemptive moment. Okay, I understand.
Well, commit some atrocities here, resurrect a dead person there.
You're really going to resurrect her, huh?
That's will be up to her, I think, in the end. Afterlife is kind of a weird place. Some people crave escape, either escape from death or escape from life, and which way they choose will eventually be up to the individual itself. But I can perform the magics that can give her the option.
I love that.
She takes it or
It's
not.
like a more advanced version of her body, her rules.
Yes, suppose so.
Well, okay.
Very
I just
forward-thinking
needed to know
society you
how
guys have
to-
here.
I need to know how to handle Sunny and Sarah for you. If they're going to be a problem for you, I would like to have known that from the beginning.
That's up to them. If they perform their end of the bargain, I perform mine, and hopefully that's all it is. Hopefully they're not going to try to take the items and run or go scouring through the book. I don't even know what it holds, but I'd rather, if my ancestor thought it was potentially dangerous enough to lock away in the city and leave the continent altogether with the key to that door, then I don't just want anybody taking that information. I need to assess it myself. But as long as they're straight and level, treat them as allies. If they turn on you or turn on me, then you know what you'll have to do.
He sticks out a thumbs up and goes, "You got it, boss."
Good.
He's going to follow the others. He'll shut the door. And he'll sigh, shake his head, and then he'll be like, "That's bullshit. Right? Actually do the real thing." And he will go to his room and rest up for the night.
Okay.
How much of a rest are we getting?
You guys can take a long rest. I'd loathe to send you in with 0 resources.
What are you talking about? I got 6 hit points.
Yeah, I saw when I was designing the encounter. Did you guys need to or want to take a break? I know we got a different start time, but you guys want to push on or? Yeah.
I'm good to go.
All right.
Take a quick 5-minute bio break. Sorry.
Yeah,
no.
5 minutes would be very helpful. For
Let's
me as
aim
well.
for that then. Let's just do like a quick 5-minute break. Thanks anyone joining us in chat. We'll be back in about 5. Because of time zones differing now with daylight savings times, we started later than normal, so we're gonna kind of take a shorter break and move on. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys in about 5. you guys are able to take your night. Probably a much needed and yet hard to come by sleep, given the events of today. Um,
Can I help?
Guys,
if
I'm
I
just
see
sending a
something
pigeon out
useless?
for some delivery. Do you guys want me to order you any midnight sandwiches? Just me then.
yeah.
Sonny, we're gonna be up soon.
Well, what's at this point you realise I'm really not really processing stuff properly. So what sort of time is it? And he looks out the window. And he's like, oh, well, I realises he's already in a bed, and he's like, I don't know what's going on.
Can I cast command and just say sleep to him and see if that works?
Sure. Sunny,
Wisdom saving
a wisdom saving throw.
16? Unless you want to
I'm
choose
going to roll it
together.
with disadvantage because my mental state's not great. A total of a 7. So. At that point, you just see me go, no. But I guess I'm asleep for 6 seconds and there's natural sleep, so I guess I could just stir and wake and refuse to go back to sleep.
Just play an actual toddler.
Yeah.
Now, no nap time. Till you wear yourself out and you're fit and just pass out anyways.
Messing up my schedule. It's usually an hour of candlelit reading.
However, it comes to you eventually. Sleep does come to you. You guys get your long rest, and when you awaken, it is in the middle of the night, probably like the wee hours in the morning, as far as like like that 3 a.m. kind of stretch where even the drinkers have gone to bed, and the city is fairly quiet. When you awake, probably head back upstairs, you'll see Lord Andrason kind of sitting behind his desk, like a large book out in front of him, quill and ink sitting on the table, kind of like his hand like resting on it, but like leaving it in the ink at the moment as he's kind of like reading over things. He'll hear footsteps, probably especially Jazz's. Kind of glance up as the door to this top floor kind of opens up. Greetings. It's didn't know exactly when you guys would all be ready. I had some dried meats, cheese, some bread set out. He kind of gestures. There's like several chairs that are like basically designed to sit on the other side of the desk from him, but like on the edge of the desk, furthest from him. So above all his tomes and stuff, there's like a large tray that's like rolls of bread, various dried meats, several different types of cheeses. I hope that works.
Yeah. Summary seems completely different. Like the events of yesterday didn't happen. He's very much goes to breakfast, bouncy, smiley, sits down. So we've got to go to the university today. That's
Yes.
the plan. Okay, cool. He's locking that in his head. It's like that's the goal. He starts eating.
Cyril just like grabs a cup of coffee and that's it.
You're muted. Yes.
Which of us is muted?
David
David.
who's trying to talk.
Ah,
Someone's put him in a sound prison. No wonder he can sneak around without being heard in that big armor.
I can't cast mini spells, but I can cast silence.
URL silence cast.
System.
there you
There
go.
you go.
Oh, there we go.
That is weird, man. Didn't do
Totally
How about
bogus.
you? Is that good?
Yeah,
That's hearable.
That's hearable. That is better.
it's actually the loudest you've been all session, so it's good.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, I don't know. Sorry, guys. Hi, welcome to my voice. Full bowl of porridge. Enthusiastically attacking it. And it smiles at Sunny and says, "Morning." I suppose not really. Good night. I don't know. What time is it really?
I guess it would be that early hour.
Probably about 3 hours after midnight.
Yeah, and he's like looking outside and he goes, "I know it should be morning, but it feels like it's still nighttime." You know what I mean?
For
I guess
many
not
of us.
until the sun starts to crack.
I suppose that's the time. You're right.
You have about
Anyway,
2.5 hours for that.
Mm.
Take you about 45 minutes or so to get to the university.
we should probably head off. So, you're not going to have any breakfast?
Mm.
You're just having a
Sustenance.
coffee? You should eat something.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Again, I don't know what lies ahead of you, but yeah, it's
Now more focused. More questions have come to summary. This university, does it have on-site security, like a campus security, that we may need to sneak past? And then slightly looking towards Jazz, this is plate mail.
the interior would, but in the central area of the city, there's the square. On one section will be the authority. Zoom in here. One section will be the authority. It's like the governing council here, from what I'm told. Several other stores and such, but there's a kind of complex on the southeastern side of the square. The Andresen Academy. In the square of the academy itself, this kind of central plaza within the academy is a open grounds for students and such. However, there's a monument there, kind of a statue of my ancestor, and at the feet of that is a set of stairwells that will lead you down to a doorway. From what I'm told, it has the image that's on my shield there, embossed
At this
in
point, I
there.
actually register and look at the shield.
Jazz holds it up very unhelpfully considering your height, then he angles it back down to you.
The action almost looks like you're about to squish me with the shield.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm like, about to cast my own shield. Okay, I use minor image and make the emblem just float above an A, raven, peak of the nose over the top nose. How many items? Oh, all of them, everything that's down there. As many as we can.
There are 3 items of import to me. There's a sword, a cloak, and a grimoire, a book of my ancestors' possession. Anything else you find along the way, I could care less. That can be
Interesting.
additional benefit for you guys to go there. However, I know that that is kind of the point of this vault. So I don't know how much extra stuff there is there, but that's the aim.
And you say you don't know what to expect, but this vault is. Would it be wise to assume traps of some sort?
I would assume that it was designed to protect the items within. So, yeah, I would say so. I was thinking about that, especially given the most recent of things, and I have acquired a few potions of healing for you guys, one for each of you to carry in, 3, however you want to take that. They're just the basic ones, but it's what I could get on short notice.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thanks. Nice to know people don't want you to die.
I will take the potion and put it in my pouch, knowing that I have none at the moment. And I don't want to be in a sticky situation again like that.
Yeah. I'll take one as well, for sure.
Yeah. Cyril grabs one and slips it into his pocket.
All right.
Okay. We know where the vault is. We have the key as I look at your shield. This. Okay. No one should be about this early.
Very few.
Summer's just going through the steps in his head, like
Mm-hmm.
like he would do with any request someone's asked him to do. What do I need? Can I complete it? If not, what do I need to complete it?
How
And
are
at the
we?
moment, with the information he's got, he's like, I can't see why we can't go there and do it.
Are we going to be
Cool.
quiet about it?
Shouldn't be too much of a need to be quiet about it. It is in a
Okay,
public
fine.
place.
We just don't be loud.
Yeah, you don't want to necessarily announce to the whole world what you're doing. I also took the liberty of calling a carriage, so it'll speed up your passage, and
Oh, fantastic.
perhaps if this keeper guy is upset at you, at least he won't be seeing you traversing the city.
Sounds fair.
I'll have the carriage stay kind of nearby. Pick an alley as you kind of approach nearby to tell him to wait. I don't know the city well enough to give those instructions. I'll leave that up to probably Jazz, since he's from here, or the nearby areas at least.
That seems logical. Okay. I wipe. I you see me just like shoulder rub and realise that my clothes are pretty torn, and I try and tighten them up a little bit, trying to like hide the obvious tears in them. All right. Okay. Let's get this done. Almost focusing on something that he doesn't know yet.
A hand will come down onto your shoulder, and your robes will mend as I cast mending.
Sort of almost flinch and then recognize the spell. I've read about this and see what's happening. Thank you.
Okay? You had to come correct, as my cousin J.O. said.
All right.
Realizing he's starting, almost character changes, and he gives you a weird look, almost like I don't want you to get too close to me sort of look. Screw you, and walks away.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. And Jason will kind of like look back at his book and just kind of like, unless you guys need anything else, he's starting to like pulls out the quill and starts like jotting something in it. And as you guys
Right. Okay.
exit, go downstairs, you'll find there's like a covered carriage out front with a horse, and Duran is actually the orc is there as like kind of the driver of this cart. Oi, you guys ready? I'm told you're going to the university.
Yeah.
Bill, am I gonna fit in the carriage?
It's probably a snug fit, but yeah, I mean, luckily
Sunroof's small.
one of your companions is a tiny kangaroo.
I am man spreading massively.
Yeah.
Like, and it's all sharp metal pointy bits that are like, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you could also sit outside, like on the carriage, like with Duran up front on the driver area too, if you'd rather. But
We're being stealthy. This is literally the best chance he'll ever have of being stealthy.
yeah,
Like, ever.
it's
Fine,
more
but
to
it
hide
needs
the
to be.
two other members of the party. There's just, but
I'll disguise you as something that should be there but is noisy, like a statue underneath a cloth. I'll just pretend to be pushing you, and it's making a lot of noise. We got ways.
Okay. Interesting. He's like
It's
nodding
just a
like,
vending machine as I'm pretending to push it.
right. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. He doesn't get it.
the carriage will kind of take off through the city, making its way through like the main thoroughfare. Doesn't pass many people out there, other than from time to time you see like a small patrol of city guards or some night worker running around, cleaning up the streets or doing whatever random jobs there are to do at 3 a.m. in the morning. So not much. Some street repairman out there doing some work. Kind of get near the university, and he kind of like gestures towards an alley. He's like, I'll drop you guys off. I'm gonna go when the sun comes out. If I haven't seen you, I'm gonna go to that clothier's place I was told to go to for you. And then I'll be in this alley when I get back. Send some sort of signal if you need me to get closer, but otherwise, meet me here.
Okay.
But it'll pull you like right up into this like courtyard of this university or area. They call it an academy, but there's like a series of buildings that are all kind of like almost like in a moon-shaped arrangement of buildings. You can kind of ride right in from this large central square into the courtyard of this like stoned area where there's like one large statue of a armored figure with the similar Gothic A and Raven on it, kind of like standing there with like a large sword in front of him, like his hands on the hilt and it's pointing down sort of pose to it. And he'll stop, he'll pull up here and kind of tap the carriage. All right, this is your stop.
Okay.
Cyril just
Just
piles
so I
out.
understand, Is he dropping us off literally right outside the statue where we need
Yeah.
to? And these stairs that go down, are they hidden at the moment, or are they just obvious stairs that go down?
There's like a there's the statue, and then like at the base of the statue there's like a railing, like an old stone railing that then like leads down straight there. So it's like an obvious spot. It's not hard to find. It's like this is a city monument that like is just there, and most people don't really do much with it anymore. It's like the tourists will come, but
I thought it was like, we are putting the key in here, loads of stuff's going to move, we're in the open, we're going inside. It does,
No, there's this stairwell that kind of like leads down into the ground itself, and we'll spiral down probably several stories down, probably the 40 feet, 50 feet down below the street surface.
Is it a steep spiral?
It is not. Yeah, it's not super subtle. Yeah, so
And
yeah,
I'm
it's
just
a
in
fairly
front of me.
steep enough spiral down.
Okay.
And you are probably like almost scraping the edges of this pathway as you walk down in your heavy armor and your pole arm hanging off your back. But you make it
Yeah.
down. There's like a little stoned room basically at the bottom with two benches, like kind of almost designed for reflection or people sitting there. There are two ancient, almost like Gothic looking sconces there with this like flame that seems to burn without any actual obvious fuel or anything that generates it. There ahead of you, there is a large metallic door with, in the center of it, the symbol of the Gothic A and the raven that's been embossed like into or like carved into the actual stone.
I go forward with the shield and with proper reverence place it into the slot.
Okay. As you place it in the slot, it is fairly dark within. You can see a hallway, and at the end of the hallway, there are two sconces that illuminate that kind of area, and a large, like, circular wooden door that's been like engraved with like silver filigree of kind of the flow of like almost looks like wind or leaves or something like blown through this area, kind of this circular pattern that goes around it. And above it there is a inscription there up above, and at 30 feet or 40 feet or so. That is up to you whether you're trying to read it very well from that distance or moving closer. Let me see if I can add a grid. I always forget to do that for you guys.
I will pull up my dancing lights and just have them dotted around. Go down the corridor as well. Ahead.
So we're going to do... Oh.
Oh, well, there we are.
Let's see. Light. Draw light.
You might want to switch over the map also for the stream.
Yes, I just realized that I needed to do that. All right. So I added in a light source there for dancing lights just to fully illuminate the space itself that you guys are going into.
Okay.
So it looks like kind of like, let me get back to, if you step up to the doorway or whatever, I guess this would be Jazz stepping up first since he opened the door itself. But it looks like as you step up, just like a solid stone hallway that runs down the edge, there are a couple of pillars that like stand about 20 feet or so from the door ahead of you. But yeah, at the end of this hallway is a large door with some sort of writing up above.
Okay. And over here?
As far as you can tell, just currently it's solid wall in these spaces.
Oh, okay. Then he's going to look back at the other two and say, I'll go first. If there's anything out there, I'll try and set it off, okay? He's going to walk from one end of the room.
Shocked as you say that, but I will cast guidance on you as you go.
Okay. So stop right there
Oh,
for a moment.
yeah.
Is everyone else just watching Jazz walk in, or are you guys
I follow
following
behind.
in? All right. So bringing you in, and Sunny, are you again?
I'll move out of the doorway so there's room for Sunny just like up a bit. And
Okay.
I'm waiting until he gets to the door at the end of the room. I've read books on traps, and I'm not going to be silly about it.
Okay.
Why? That's why he's the wizard.
Jazz, as you kind of reach this point in the hallway, First of all, you can see this inscription better, and it says above the doorway, it says, "Knowing your past informs your future." And as you are currently like walking, you find yourself walking, and your feet are moving, but the door is not getting any closer to you.
Knowing your past informs your future. The more I walk forward, the further it goes. I'm saying this out loud, by the way.
Is he, when he's walking away from us, is he moving to us? Like, is he just like disappearing down this endless hallway, or is he just kind of like at the same distance?
It almost looks to you that he is walking in place. Like, the hallway doesn't seem to get any longer, but he's not getting any closer to his target.
As you Chinese whisper this down to me, I'll Chinese whisper it back up to you, like, what happens if he walks backwards towards the door?
I hear that and I put up a finger like, that's pretty smart. And I'm going to walk backwards using this stepping as much as I would have stepped the other way, trying to copy my action in reverse.
So you're walking towards this door, but just backwards.
No, I'm walking back the way I came, but walking backwards.
Okay. Yeah, you start moving backwards.
Oh, do I actually move backwards? Well, shit. Then I think I will turn around and I will walk backwards towards the door at the end.
Okay. You reach that point, and then it seems like you're still kind of treading in place.
I will turn around again and then walk forward.
Towards the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just kind of marching in place, essentially.
It's kind of... Let me go! Confounded
Very
room!
interesting.
Can I jump?
Sure.
Can I jump sideways?
Yeah. Jump sideways.
Can I jump the other sideways?
Yeah.
Can I jump forward?
Nope. You jump, and it feels like you're jumping. You're a powerful jump, but then you land, and you're like, I didn't get any closer to the door.
Can I put my hand out in front of me?
Yeah. You don't feel anything. Just kind of like reaching into the...
But it'll allow my hand to go that much further.
Yep.
Can I turn my hand back to me, then use my other hand to grab hold of it,
Sure.
and then using my hands pull me forward?
No. You
Okay.
don't seem to actually get any closer.
Watching him do all this and appreciating it, but at the same time wondering what the hell he's doing as well. But like, how else
I
do
call
you figure
that-
stuff out? So, in that sense of discoverment, that's not a word. Discover. I'll pull out my wand of detect magic and see if anything, bar the obvious invisible wall in front of us, is highlighted that may interact with.
Yeah, so it has to be visible within the distance, right?
30 feet.
Yeah, you can see that there does appear to be some sort of like illusory magic along the walls itself here, but does not seem
Okay.
obvious interaction points, I suppose.
Okay.
The walls, they may not be what they seem.
Okay. That's a good note. The inscription says...
You said the shield, sorry.
Go on.
You said the shield was really shiny, right, Bill?
Yeah.
Like a mirror polish or just like well polished steel?
Just like well polished steel. I mean, it's
Okay.
still got like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, David.
No, I want to know where you're going with this. This sounds much better than my idea already.
Uh, y- yeah. I was thinking that you would hold up the shield and look straight ahead into the shield and look backwards and
Yeah.
be able to walk forward because you're knowing your past well.
Oh, okay. I'll try that.
He stays in place.
Yeah.
Regard where you come from.
What's the quote again, Bill?
It says, "Knowing your past informs your future."
Can I look back at the door that we came from?
Yeah,
Is there an insignia or inscription on there?
it doesn't seem to be. No.
Sonny, can you come in the room?
We need a brain.
I cautiously, I'm like, okay. I'll take one more step forwards.
Okay.
Cool.
Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to
I'm gonna I'm gonna back up and close the door.
Okay. The door actually, as Sunny kind of walks in, will shut behind you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
Try now.
Okay. I try walking forward. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Just,
Can I take my mirror
yeah.
and look behind me
Uh huh.
as I walk forward?
You can. Yeah, but you don't end up moving forward. Yeah. You're kind of
I
stuck in
don't.
that position. Yeah.
If I look, if I look through the mirror at at where I've come from, do I see anything different at all?
You see a shimmer along the walls, not far from Cyril and Sunny on either side.
I point to those points to the two of them. I say, "There's something there."
I go search where he points out on one side.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a game of hot and cold, hot, cold, 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 hot, 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 disco, disco, right there, right there.
Yeah. So you kind of get to the spot that he sees. You feel along the wall. You feel what feels to be a solid stone wall.
Do I look back in the mirror? Do I see anything changed from what I saw before from the shimmer?
Uh, no, it seems to still be there. Like there's still a shimmer to you as you're looking back, and you can see that like Cyril's touching the space, and you can see like the hand almost like pressed against that shimmering wall to you.
I step forward.
Nothing, no motion towards the door.
God damn.
Can I do some sort of arcana check, knowing that there is some sort of illusory magic on the side of these walls, try to determine either what is hiding or what the difference is?
Yeah, sure. Give me a Arcana roll.
14.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know that there is illusory magic here, that you've already kind of spotted that. You also kind of sense that there is some sort of mechanism, almost like within the walls, especially since detect magic lasts for a certain amount of time. So you're still kind of there. You're detecting that there is some magical element within these walls as well. That there's some sort of trigger that will release what you would probably figure some sort of door mechanism once certain elements have been met.
We have to achieve certain elements. Everyone look back the way we came, all at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go to the space where the other shimmer is.
Yeah, so as you guys all look back towards the main door, you will see on both sides actually like this shimmer kind of disappears and the doors open up on either side of this hallway.
Look at that, lads.
We did a thing.
That's genuinely what Jazz says.
But we did a thing.
No, back of the net, lads. Well done.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You better get ready for the positivity coming your way, boys. It's gonna be a lot.
You have dancing lights. I'm assuming you probably send them down these hallways, right? And I'll just throw some
I'll
illumination.
keep one above us and send one down each way, just so we can get an idea of the corridors.
Yeah, so there you go. That should be it. Yeah, so you kind of look down these hallways, and seems to be about equidistant, and doorways at either end.
Which way do you want to go, boys?
I don't mind.
Is there still a doorway at the end of the hallway?
Yeah,
So there's 3 doorways we can see? 4, I guess, technically?
4 technically. The one you came in, the one you were trying to walk to, and these 2 on either end of this hallway.
Can I get there now?
No, it won't let you get any closer.
I'm like, I think that's a fake door, my guy.
Either that or we have to do something on either side to unlock it.
They've just painted a door on that wall.
It's just
It's
like,
not even a wall. I think it's just like an air buffer, just
It's
pushing you back.
reverse illusionary wall. It's an illusionary door.
Well, I always say go left. That way you know where you started up from.
I think you're walking
As
in
I'm
front, my
facing
friend.
you, I'm like, your left or my left?
I go from the entrance. Come on, guys.
all right,
I'll lead from the rear.
And I'll open up the door.
all right. You open up the door to a very dark room. Are we sending in lights? I might actually have to move you guys through because
The one we didn't go down, that comes back.
Okay. So this one
I
here.
try and keep one above us, one ahead of us, one behind us, or in like a triangle formation around us when not in an open room.
So I'm gonna actually have to move you guys into the room because the way that this map was designed was a little wonky. Oh wait, actually I can do it like that, I think. Yeah, there you go. You can see. So there is like a circular or oval like room with pretty plain most of it, except for on the floor there looks to be like a circular grate or like almost like one of those hatches that you'd see like in like a submarine or something in the floor itself.
That seems fine. I walk on over to it.
Okay.
I amble on over. I look around. I look up just in case. You know.
I mean, the roof goes up about 15 feet, but other than that, everything seems to be normal. It's dusty, and you can like almost see like spots on the floor where like your footprints are forming, and there's like the dust that's settled in this tomb, as is no one's really traversed this in hundreds of years.
Nice. Sonny, do you think we should? The door is locked. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to make sure we lock the door. You boys want me to open this up?
Sounds good.
Okay.
As I'm peeking over, yeah, go for it.
Why don't
Can
you give me
I-
a athletics check?
An athletics check. Okay, so I do that with advantage?
Why?
Because he's a Goliath.
Because
Oh,
I'm a Goliath?
you also get a D4 from guidance.
Because he's a
I-
big boy.
Because I'm a big boy. Also, I get advantage on any ability check I make with a grapple condition, but I count as one size larger when that's nothing to do at all. It's useless. All right, athletics. So we got
Yep.
that's a 17.
All right. It takes you a minute. You like pull, take a second, grab again, pull, and you start to feel it shift and turn. It's slow at first, but as you get it going, it's like these gears that have been sitting there for a while finally start moving, and you can kind of feel the pressure of this get released, and you can pull this open, and it's like a hatch that pops open. You see below you water and
Like
dark,
immediately water.
like immediately
Like
water. Like there's dark water below you in this great area. In fact,
I imagine dark, unpleasant water.
I mean,
Not
it's only been sitting here for like 700 years, but
it's fine.
the light from Sunny's light source barely like penetrates the very top bits of this water as well, and it seems to almost just stop, like about 5 feet down.
Hmm. There's no point me going down in there. I won't even fit. Should we try the other one? Or do you want to go down and take a look? You'll fit, Sonny.
I
Just because something fits doesn't mean it should go in there.
Oh,
Cyril's gonna lean in and just kind of stick his hand in the water, like shake it around a little bit,
Yeah, I
pull
mean,
it back out real quick.
just feels like water. Nothing. It's not like
Is it-
acid or anything.
Prometheus,
Yeah.
right?
No, but it's not like incredibly cold or like it's.
No, it's actually probably like. I mean, it's not hot.
Yeah.
It's not like getting in a hot tub or anything like that, but it's pleasant enough. It's probably like going into the ocean in like, you know,
Yeah, is
September,
it,
October out here, where it's not like
so is it
super
salt water?
that's
or is
yeah,
it-
that was gonna be my next question.
It-
it I would say it probably is. Yeah, it is saltwater.
Okay, so if that's tidal water coming in and out, that's interesting. And it also means that we don't get Legionella and die from being in this room. So that's good too. Uh,
Aren't you immune to a bunch of diseases, anyways?
I'll be fine. I will feel very sad for you two though. Um, okay. So I mean, let's check the other room. It'd be interesting to see if there's a matching set.
Okay. Let's do this. As you guys move, I'm going to move the light from Sunny out of that room and down the hallway. Move the Watcher as well.
Excuse me.
Yeah. You open up a door and you walk in a dark room. Um, everything here seems to be devoid of light.
I cast light on the shield.
Okay, let's do that then and make this easier. Let me, that's like so light is 40 foot dim and 20 foot bright, right?
20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. You are now a light source. You
As all new.
step into a room that looks almost like a mausoleum. There is a sarcophagus in the center of this room. There's a lady statue there with like chiseled out of like a marble or whatever. She's got gems in her eyes, and her two hands are held out. Searching through, there seems to be another door to the north side of the wall, and there are 4 candle stands at the edge of the room, like in the corners of the room.
Candle stands look incredibly out of place.
Yep.
There is a definite vibe of them being, look at us.
If you look at the sarcophagus, it says, "Here lies Lord Harrow, keeper of the flame."
This guy was the keeper of the flame.
We definitely just light the candles, right?
You'd think that.
Yeah.
You see Sunru go back to the hallway and go, okay. And he just thumbs up.
These pillars are. We're seeing the top of that pillar that's going into a ceiling, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, fine. I wanted to check that wasn't like a pedestal opportunity. And over here on this lady, she's got two gems in her eyes. She's got her hands down, or
They're
do
kind of
they
like
look like
palm up, like flat
looking-
palms up.
do they look like they've been carved with a groove to hold something in each palm?
There's not like a specific groove, but they are like fairly flat. Like you're holding your hands out, like you're like
Are the
maybe could have a tray
eyes?
or something there.
Are the gems in her eyes? Do they look like they would fit inside her hand?
I mean, the hands are probably about the size of that. But if you're looking at the gems themselves to kind of assess that, you notice that one eye has a red gem and the other eye is like a black gem.
I mentioned this to the others as being
Interesting.
exactly.
Bill, I'm gonna reach into my pocket, pull out my tinderbox, and go start lighting candles.
Okay.
Before you come to the one I'm around, these candles,
Yeah.
have they been lit before? Or are they brand new candles?
They appear to have been lit at some point. Yeah. They all have that
Follow up to
little
that
bit of
question.
blackness, a little bit of like wax has been burnt down a little bit.
Okay. The wax. This is a long shot from how long it's been closed, but the candle holders themselves, do they catch wax? If not, do we have drip marks on the ground where they stand?
They do have like a saucer look
A dish,
area,
yeah,
but it
yeah.
doesn't look like any of these candles were ever burnt long enough to have like wax pool
Significant
below
amount.
it. Just a couple little dribbles of wax that go down the edges of it. Cyril, you go over to the nearest one and you break
Back to
out
the
your
hallway.
tinder box and you start lighting it, and you see the spark go to the wick, but it doesn't actually ignite.
I stick my head in. Have you done it yet?
It won't light.
Can I
Because
take
he's
a
the
look at?
keeper of the flame.
Yeah, if he's the keeper of the flame, he's going to be the one that's going to light these candles. So how do we make him want to do that? Is this tomb off to one side? Has it been lifted or pushed to one side?
No, it's just the asset I was using
Oh,
as it
okay.
opened. Yeah, I don't.
Think-
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go to the statue. Is there any inscription underneath her, or do I recognize her or the symbology?
Yeah, so you just see like on it, like on the surrounding itself, there seems to be like flames and worked onto the pedestal that she's herself standing on, but not like an inscription over and above that.
How tall is the statue?
It's
Yeah.
pretty tall. So it itself is probably like a normal humanoid height, so probably like
But it's up on the pedestal.
low 5-ish, but yeah, it's up on like a 3-foot pedestal, so it goes about 8 feet up.
So
It's
it's
a
it's
little
not,
bit taller than me.
And
so it's not like I could reach up and just push on one of the eyes or anything.
you'd have to probably climb up a little bit to get there.
Yeah.
The hands are probably about like 6 feet up or so they're maybe a little above your eye level. Little below Jazz's, well above Sunny's.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
up and jump.
walk around. Is there like, because it's not up against the back of the wall, right? Like,
No,
is there anything on the back of the statue?
Just it's sculpted as if it were like a freestanding woman. Yeah.
But there's nothing like no. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said there's another door in here.
There's a door on the northern wall up here.
It's just unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go check. Does the door open?
It does not open.
Yeah.
These candlesticks, are
Yep.
they loose? Like, are they? Am I able to pick one up?
Yeah, you can pick up a candle.
Yes.
Then I will pick up this bottom candle here and
Okay.
take it over to Jazz.
Okay.
Almost like comparing it to the sarcophagus, seeing if there's anywhere it looks like it should go, or eventually then just resting it on top.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look like there's a spot made for a candle on the sarcophagus itself. I mean, there's plenty of flat spaces around his, visage that has been carved into the stone lid of the sarcophagus.
You said the candlesticks. They're like freestanding candlestick holders. Like it's a lamp, like something like that. Like could
Yeah.
we move them?
Yeah, so there's like these. They're like probably like 2-foot high pillars that have just the candles sitting on top. But yeah, if you were to like grab the
So the full
holder.
length of the candle and the candlestick holder, if one were to place one in the hand of the statue, would the tip of that candle be in line with the eye?
It would actually probably be a little higher than that. And it looks like these candle holders would probably be a little bit awkward to put in the hand itself because they're the flatness of that versus even though her hands are flat, they're not flat enough that would hold this square base of these.
Yeah. Cyril, do you want me to push one of these eyes?
Sure.
The red one or the black one?
I run back to the hallway.
Red seems good.
Watching that little kangaroo
Faceplate goes on, shield goes up, pushes the red one.
You just hit a solid spot. Where
I tap the black one after
Same thing. It hits kind of solid spot.
and like touch her whole head, and I go, "I'm so sorry about this. It's very rude. I'm so sorry." There's no switch or handle or mechanism at all there.
No, it appears to be a solid statue. The stones themselves are even like carved in such a way or placed in such a way that they're like inside this stone. So like you couldn't find a good way to like try to yank these out.
You tried to light the candles with a tinderbox, right?
Mhm.
Natural means. I will use firebolt and see if magical means has any different effect when trying to light it.
All right. Is there a candle in particular you're aiming at?
The one right next to me I brought to the sarcophagus.
Okay. Did you put it back there, or you got it elsewhere on the sarcophagus?
I brought it up to it, not knowing how big it was before I brought it up to it. Looked at it and then probably were like, I awkwardly turned around and half put it back.
I mean, you could just take the candle itself if you had wanted to. That's what I thought you were doing. Is just taking.
Okay, yeah, well,
The candle's
we'll
like
try
a
that.
normal like foot-ish
fantastic.
candle.
And yes, I have a candle and I rested it on top of the sarcophagus.
Okay.
And I will try and cast firebolt to light it.
All right.
Is detect magic an area of effect, or is it something that's
Correct.
on
30
you?
foot.
Is it on you, or is it like you cast it on an area?
It's on me for 10
Okay.
minutes because it's the wand.
So it's probably over by now.
In that room, trying to figure that out, went and looked at the other. Yeah.
So you blast this with firebolt, and the candle will light. It glows like this blue kind of glow to it as you
Haha.
hit
Can we
them.
light
looks
the other
like-
candles with it?
Yeah, if you guys desire.
I will put this candle back on the candle holder in the corner.
We'll use it first of all to light the other three.
I will hand the candlestick to you as I go back to the hallway.
All right. Jazz will light the other three and then put the first one back in its corner.
So using the candle itself, they will not light.
Oh, okay. I gather the
Wh-
candles and I
when
put
we-
them on the
Yeah.
sarcophagus. Sonny, can you flame on?
From this distance, I will then start casting fireball.
Okay. You hit the various ones. One is I gotta change this color because that does not show up at all. Let's do this.
Oh, dude. Okay.
So one glows like this deep kind of purple, almost darker than shown here, but it wouldn't show up very well. One glows green and one glows red, and then they kind of like weird lighting, like whitish, as they intermingle with the light source. But they're small, flickering flames, so it's not like as drastic or massive as this, but that way you can see. There are 4 now lit candles sitting on the sarcophagus.
I stick my head in. Did anything happen?
Fire.
I'm looking around the room. The statue. The coloured eyes. Maybe we've got to match the eyes. What colour were they?
You said
Red
one
and
side.
black.
One side's yeah.
Black or a dark purple?
Is there a spot on the opposite side of the room where there would have been like another statue?
There's not like any indication that there was a statue
Okay.
or anything missing. No, it's all the tile seems to be flat and even and unscathed.
You said there's no red, right?
There is a red. There's a red, green, a blue, and a purple.
I'm gonna pick up the red candle and walk it over to the candlestick holder that's in the same side as the red eye, like,
Okay.
and just put it in the holder and see what happens.
Okay. Red moved to the same side as red eye.
Yeah.
And you set it down, and nothing seems to change.
Okay.
Do the same with the purple in the other one.
The purple in the candlestick holder, and nothing seems to change.
You said when they combine, they all kind of turn into a white light.
Just by the sheer, like you get them closer, they kind of start to combine.
Okay.
So, like if I put the purple
Red.
there, see.
So for light, is it red, green, yellow?
RGB.
No, but RGB's for paints,
They're
like
bright
actual. I thought lights were different.
Uh,
No. All
No,
colours
paint-
The same.
yeah.
Technically, it's a spectrum.
yeah.
Never
Purple's
understood
a
color.
non-natural colour.
I hate being colorblind. It's very frustrating.
I can imagine. I think let's just put the other 2 on other pillars, just like I guess green up across from the red one, and the whatever's left on the other one.
I will help with Mage Hand from the hallway.
All right. Yeah. You place them in their various pillars, and nothing seems to change. The corners are better illuminated, I suppose.
What's the? So I'm gonna go back to look at the sarcophagus.
Okay.
It's Sir something, Keeper of the Flame. That's all it says.
Here lies Lord Harrow, Keeper of the Flame.
I think she's the flame. I think we put the candles on her podium. They're lit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put them on. Let's put them on her podium just to see what happens.
I have two things I'd like to confirm just quickly. And before we do that, I extinguish the blue and the green. Does anything happen?
How do you extinguish them? You just
If I can't just dispel the magic, if I cast it, I'd go up to it and physically try and blow them out.
you try to blow them out, and they don't blow out through natural means.
Can I smother the flame?
It seems to still burn.
I'm gonna. Sonny, you trying to put that out?
Yeah, if I was just thinking if we only need to light the ones that sort of match the colours of the eyes.
And it won't go out?
No, it won't go out.
What if we dunked it in water?
That could work. You on about the water from the other room?
Yeah.
Could I help assist this and use shape water to just bring some of that water into this room?
Sure. Takes you a little while. But yeah, you go over, you grab a little bit of that water and you bring it over here.
2 cup sizes full. Yeah.
And sure, I'd say that if you use shape water to place on these flames, it will put it out.
Okay.
I will, using that advice from Cyril, I will use the water, using shape water, to put the green and the blue out.
Okay. And as you do so, the room lies similarly bathed in red and this kind of dark purple light. But nothing else seems to change.
Fantastic. That's one thing answered. Second thing is I try and light the candle using fireball, but while I'm not near the sarcophagus.
Okay. Yeah. Which one are you aiming at first?
I'll do the green one or whichever one I'm still next to.
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, the green one's up there. So yeah, you're able to light it.
Okay. So the sarcophagus doesn't allow us to light the center. So I still don't know what the sarcophagus is referenced to now. But this flame didn't go out.
So it takes
the candles inside. Is I don't know.
It takes magic to light them, and magic to put them out.
No, I don't know. I had to use the salty water from next door.
But you used magic to get the water.
I did gather the water, but it never changed the water. It was just still water.
I don't know.
Yeah. Can we put the candles on the statue?
Yeah, we can try that.
Have we tried that already?
Nope.
No.
No, we brought them together when we lit them, but that's about it.
Can we try putting the 2 candles on first of all that look closest to red and black?
Okay. Where are you putting them?
Will they fit on the hands?
If you're looking at them for that intent, yeah, it would look like they'd fit in the hands. Like 1 candle, probably in each hand.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Try and line up the red with red and black with black.
You line them up and you place them in their hands. And as you do, the door to the north opens up.
Back to the net, lads. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It's a hallway.
Smile.
I'll probably have a light that I can bring over from Sunny.
Smile sneaks around Sonny's face, but then he realizes he's not meant to like this person yet. So, damn.
I'll go first. I'm still shining with light, right?
Yes, you should be.
Okay.
Break like a diamond.
Yeah, so you see a hallway, it goes down, and then it will curve sharply at the end, and that will lead to another doorway there.
I will open up the door.
Okay, let me just... Yeah, that should be good. All right, so you open up the door. Move the stupid walker thing. Okay, so looking forward, you see like a tiled surface of like a weathered old tile. Across the way, there's like a pedestal, and then there is a that has like a scroll on it, and there's like a large door at the other end of the hallway. I don't know where Sunny is at this point. Oh, there you are.
What's this?
There's just like they're like support pillars.
Oh,
They're
okay.
just- yeah.
When we get back to that guy,
1 second.
remind me to tell him how much I hate games.
So you step forward, and the tile below you falls away, and
Oh,
you start falling. And then
Uh-oh.
you come through the roof, and you go through and start falling through the floor.
Featherfall.
Oh, God. Am I picking up speed?
You kind of reach like a certain velocity, and it's not like a terminal velocity. It's going pretty fast, but not like
Oh,
crazy. But you're
Okay.
just kind of looping through. I think probably
am I able to cast Featherfall as I see him fall through the ground?
sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
So start
As I
slowing
see-
down.
Yeah, as I see you step into the room,
Did-
tile break.
Did
Eyes
the
widen.
how did the tile break? Did it disappear?
Yeah,
Did you, like step through it like it was never there?
yeah. You step in and you step through, and it essentially like the tile area kind of like disappears. Yeah, so like almost like the illusion was broken by him stepping onto it, and he just starts falling through.
Okay, I'm going to follow his pathway up to him,
Okay.
and with Featherfall going, I will reach out and like grab a hold of him and try and pull him in.
Okay.
Right.
So you're like standing at the edge of this hole, I'm assuming, and not
Mhm.
like jumping into it itself. Yeah,
No.
you're able
The-
to grab him and pull him.
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Just pull him out of the perpetual falling.
Yeah.
And I will set him, like, I will grab him and back up so that we are on tiles that we have been on previously.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. That was most unpleasant. Who builds an infinity fall?
I've heard of infinity baths.
Okay, so is it
Infinity shower.
just like the 5-foot square where he was, and in this multiple tiles take up more than one square, but like is that how it is in the room, or
Yeah. So the so each set of like 4 tiles is essentially like a 5-foot
okay,
square.
perfect.
The thing itself is about a 5-foot radius, so like it's about a 10-foot circle.
Earth, air, fire, water.
You might want to move the screen up.
Oh, sorry. The watchers are not seeing this part.
Yeah, Earth, air, fire, water.
Oh, is this
So-
not visible? Oh, I didn't even make it visible. There we go. I was wondering. I was like,
See, now that's a whole thing. Okay,
yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is,
Oh, so that's what you fell down. Should have
Yeah.
seen that, bro.
yeah, I really should have seen that.
it really
No.
should have seen that.
Yeah.
That one's on me. I can't.
Uh,
Hand up on that one, lads.
can we go? Like, I guess we try and work out. You want to go check the pedestal?
Yeah, I'm on board again.
I'm ready to cast.
Every single trap I will hit.
That's my
square in
job.
the fucking face.
I'm the
I'm
trap
gonna
guy.
be- Call me Marv the Wet Bandit. I will hit everything in the right order.
Home Alone's reference.
So yeah, you're able to walk forward as long as you're avoiding this hole in the center, and you walk up, and there appears to be a pedestal with like a scroll tube laying on top of it.
A scroll tube, you say? I open it up.
Yeah, looking at it, I guess you would probably have enough magical knowledge to know that it is a freedom of movement scroll.
Well, that would have helped me, I think, as I was flailing forever. I will pass that. You guys will see me consider almost subconsciously throwing it underarm to Cyril, but then stops and holds onto it so tightly with two hands. And then he just walks very carefully up to Cyril and presents it with two hands and goes, "Here you go."
Cyril just kind of like takes it, hands it off super casually to Sonny.
Amazing pro perception.
I take it. I look over it. Wonder about keeping it for later like I normally did, but at the same time, do we need it for this room?
Can I like work my way over to the door easily?
Yeah. Yeah, now that you see where this hole is, you're able to work your way around.
It's not open, right? Like just checking.
Yeah, it opens. And you
Oh.
see a long hallway with a circular door at the end of the hallway with a couple of pillars light down there. And an inscription that says, knowing your future informs your... or knowing your past informs your future.
Yep. Step in and turn around.
You see the opening back behind you.
Yeah. I'm waiting for everybody to do the same thing that we did last time.
I do that as well. I turn away, facing the other way. And I look at Sunny like you're not even in the room.
I turn around but not enter the room. Like,
Whilst you've got your back turned to us, can I grab you and bring you into the room?
just yanks and pulls in.
Like,
Door
you're
shut
going to
up.
pose for this photo. Everyone's going to be in it, and it's going to be bloody nice. Okay, we're going to have good family time. You're going to smile.
Everyone's gonna do it.
You're going to smile, and you're going to pretend you're happy to see Grandma.
Do
all
this
right?
in stages. Yeah, so as you do, you
No.
appear back in the entryway towards the front.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Does the door look different at the end of the hallway?
Looks the same.
I
will
run at
tur-
it.
You stop in the same spot you'd stopped before.
I will turn around and face the doorway.
I mean, you can see the openings that you found earlier are still there.
Okay.
It's just as you left it.
And there was no door in the circular room, right?
No, there was just the
Just the waterway.
waterway, yep.
We
What?
didn't sense any other magic.
What is that spell scroll?
Freedom of movement.
Freedom movement.
Which does what again?
Allows you to move freely.
Give me
For
a moment
water?
while I
I believe.
have a look.
I believe so.
I think it's you can get out of grapples really.
I'm gonna head into the room with the water bill.
Yep.
Is the water like moving, or is it sitting still?
You put your hand in earlier, and now
Yeah.
thinking about it, you kind of felt like there's almost like a current that was kind of pushing up against your hand lightly.
Yeah. I'll walk back into the other hall, into the big hallway. We probably need to use the scroll to walk against the current and press a button or something.
Okay, well this would only do one person, and to be honest, it's higher than the levels I can cast. So I'm not promising I'll be able to cast it perfectly, but I'll definitely give it a go.
But once it's cast, we're going to go into the water, and
One
Good.
person would have to.
it's 5 foot high. I'm 7 foot high at best. And I'm covered in plate mail. I don't think it's a sensible
go.
idea. So, are you sure?
Yeah, this needs to be done.
Okay.
Tell you what, Bill.
Yep.
I'm going to take off the armored coat that I wear.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try and like very carefully hold myself. Like I don't want to just jump in, right?
Okay.
I want to like lower
Ease
myself in very carefully
Yeah.
into the water.
Okay. So you lower yourself down, and still holding on to this, you kind of feel yourself dangling a little bit in the water. Your feet don't hit the ground, but you're kind of at a point where the light stops to penetrate. You will. Oh, I gotta move. Sorry for.
Yeah, you're
chat
good.
and everybody else.
I think, Cyril, as you go down, you're going to get tapped lightly by Jazz saying, "You're being very brave," and he's going to cast heroism on you. They'll give you 5 temporary hit points, and you are now immune to the frightened condition.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you are like in here. The light from Sunny's dancing lights or whatever
Dancing.
only and to be fair, Jazz's as well only will penetrate that like top 5 feet. And then it seems to just be dark. So part of you kind of disappears into the darkness of the water itself.
Yeah. I'm half drow.
Yep.
I
Let's not
have
get the ning.
Dark vision.
dark vision.
Yep. It seems to be almost like this magical darkness that you
Got
cannot
it.
see through.
That answers that question.
Yeah. You being half drow would probably have a better sense of that than many.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh wait, I haven't cast a spell yet.
are you
What's
the doctor or the owl?
Uh.
Oy vey.
You don't get
So,
to use
all right.
one. That's all.
That's our word.
I'm gonna pull myself out of the water.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a rope,
Okay.
tie the rope around my waist,
Okay.
hand the rope to Jazz.
Oh, thanks. What do we do this?
If I yank twice, pull me out.
Okay.
I am now going to get into the water
Okay.
all the way.
All right. You slide into the water, and I mean, at first, right, you're just floating there at the top of the water.
Yeah.
You don't feel your feet hit anything.
Okay. But it's also like, is the current like incredibly rough? Like,
It's pretty mellow at this point, but you do feel a current flowing towards you.
okay. I'm just gonna kind of like, while holding on to that,
Yeah.
can I like, if I wanted to, could I pull myself out of the edge right now? Like, how far away from the edge of the water is the bottom of the floor?
Oh, so you weren't trying to like push yourself down to see?
Not all the way yet. No.
Yeah. Past your body length, even with your arms stretched out, it feels like it goes down further.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Hold on. So I'm trying to get the layout of the thing, right?
Yeah.
So the floor is the floor is here. There's but like how far from the bottom of the floor is the top of the water?
Oh, from where they are, the water is basically like at like.
Okay, perfect.
There's like a little lip on the hatch that you opened, and it basically goes to like almost floor level.
Cool.
So it's easy enough to like pull out and slide in.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
The idea would be to then keep a hand on that edge. Also, is it like? Yeah. So I'll keep a hand on the edge and just like get my head all the way underwater and like try and move around a little bit and just very carefully scout the area.
Yeah, so you kind of go down and you start feeling out, and you kind of feel that there's about a 10-foot circular tubing that seems to lead down. You don't feel any openings other than like there's a tiny little grate like along the edge that you kind of feel the flow of this pole go through, like the current
Then
goes through.
I will start swimming down.
Okay. You swim down, and once you hit about like 15 feet down, you feel with your hands the base of this this flooring in here, and there's like a little bit of silt at the bottom of it. Just from
Okay.
being
I'll
there.
start feeling around.
Okay. You feel around, and you feel on the northern wall from you. There's like actually another opening that seems to be about the same diameter, 10-foot circular like tubing.
Okay, I will head in that direction.
All right. So you kind of swim in.
As soon as it starts to get like, I need air. I'm very ready to like not go too far.
Yeah. So in D&D, you get a number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier with a minimum of 30 seconds. So
well, I have 3 minutes.
So you have 3 minutes of air. So I mean, I'm kind of assuming you're doing this as quickly as possible because you're
I'm underwater.
I'm underwater in this. Given that it's water, it's still like 15 feet is your normal movement. So you dash action sort of thing works as well to get you a full 30. And about that point, you hit that first 30 feet in. You feel this current is pretty strong, and it's kind of pushing against you. I need an athletics check for your swimming.
18?
Did I not cast this spell on him then?
No, we did it without the
Yes.
spell so far.
No, he was going in without it so far.
Because you said it might not work, so I figured why waste it and see if we actually need it.
Yeah.
No, cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
18 will succeed. So you will then be able to move. So now you're on 15 feet out and 5, 10, 15 feet in. And then you continue to move.
Yeah.
You get about 20 feet in, again doing a dash action. And you feel that it curves to the left-hand side of the... towards the left. It like curves towards the left. So you go the next 10 feet there.
Yeah.
Into that turn, I need another athletics check.
Absolutely.
Jazz, as he's moving along, you do feel this cord running out. Normal ropes are about 50 feet. So at the point it's reaching that 50-foot mark, is there anything you'd like to do?
I would have liked to have seen that coming up a bit earlier than now.
I would assume so. I just neglected as the fallible
unfortunately,
GM.
Jazz doesn't have any more rope himself. Sonny, do you have any rope? We're running out of rope. Need some rope? You got any rope?
Bill, I got a 13.
Yeah. Good.
Sonny?
No.
No rope?
No. We have muted rope.
Okay.
No, I don't. Sorry. I have a robe, but not a rope.
Okay. So at some point, Jess, during this movement of his, he's going to run out of rope. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Stop and hold tight.
You know what I mean? It's one of those, what the hell can I do?
And the answer could be nothing. I just wanted to see, are you holding him back? Are you letting it go? Are you, I don't know, something in between?
I'm letting it go.
Okay.
Because that's like ending.
I'm looking into the hole and I just watch the rope go past me. I'm like,
What should I have done? Should I have pulled him back?
I think that would have been the wise decision.
I dive into the water, grabbing the rope.
Okay. So you dive in, trying to grab the rope.
In plate mail.
In plate mail in the dark. I need I'm gonna say a dexterity acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah.
I get that at advantage. Don't know why.
It's probably
it's
a
still
grapple thing.
It's still a -3 though.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Yeah, you dive in, and in the darkness, in your plate mail, you can't seem to grab onto this rope. It just kind of goes. and you find yourself currently sinking down towards the bottom of this area. 15 feet down, you'll feel your self hit the ground. Sunny, you're now alone in this room while
with my
everyone else is
stuff.
gone with all the stuff.
I'm like,
Bear in mind,
"Oh,
I had
don't."
shining a bright light. If I'm only 15 feet down, then he can definitely still see that light coming up.
About 5 feet past, it disappears into darkness. And
I'm looking down again. I really wish I had a rope though.
I kind of figured everyone would have a rope in their backpack. But
I
don't know.
no
I don't know.
normal equipment.
A rope is beneath a wizard,
That's true.
so
Fair
he
enough.
would have never taken it around with him.
Here's the thing. I don't know how far I've gone, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm groping around in the dark.
Yeah, you're swimming. I mean, you kind of get a general idea, but so
Have you ever swum around in the dark like that? You have no idea how far anything is.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you, Cyril, have gone another 20 feet, finding another curve that heads now to the right from you, and then you swim another 10 feet, and that's where we need another athletics check.
11.
11 will pass. It's not a hard one. It's just there to make it checks.
Okay.
So you swim forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You kind of find the end of it, but now you can see a light shining from the roof above you and a shimmering area where it looks like there's the top of the water.
Okay, I'm going to head up.
Okay. You
Can I
emerge.
see any? Oh, sorry.
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
on.
Yeah, go for it.
I was just going to ask if there's any light coming from Cyril, but I don't think there is there?
No, like you are in basically magical darkness and you cannot see anything.
The water
me
eats
space.
light.
Yeah. So you appear in this room, and there's like this kind of like tiled pool there. The roof has this like bluish light that's up there, and you kind of step in, and the room feels pretty chilly.
I'm not getting out of the water.
Yeah. Okay.
This is very much like head and shoulders out of the water. Look around. Does the room look safe?
As far as you can see, again, it's very dark, but you do have dark vision. So your dark vision would see that there is a doorway along the wall up there. I think you can see that as your person itself. But yeah, there seems to be no other obstacles or anything in this room as far as you can tell. But yeah, you just kind of poke up.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out of the water and try and open that door, I guess.
Okay, you hop out of the water and you put your hand on the door, and you like kind of pull at the handle, and it doesn't move.
There's no like I'm looking above the doorway for like a plaque, or I'm looking around for any of that kind of stuff. All of these rooms seem to have had plaques or statues or something.
No, there doesn't seem to be any inscription. Going back really quick to Jazz, what are we doing as you are now like at the bottom of this kind of well, essentially?
Okay, so I'm at the bottom of this well.
Yep.
And above the well is the path that he has swum across.
So if you feel around, you will find there's an opening in the northern side of this kind of tube that you find yourself in that continues on. And you feel this current kind of gently pushing against you as you feel around. But yeah.
How big is that opening?
It seems to be similar to the tube you're in, so like a 10-foot circle.
Okay. I'm going to swim up,
Okay.
fighting against my plate mail,
Yeah.
to go straight up to where Sunny is waiting.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's easy enough. Like, because you're tall, so you push off on the ground up, and you're able to like reach up and grab the top.
Yeah.
Like basically jumping off the bottom to grab hold and lift yourself up so your head's poking back out. And once you get to that like last 5 feet, you're now in visible light from
Right.
Sunny's dancing lights.
Okay.
So Sunny will see Jazz pop up.
There's a well that goes down. At the bottom of that well is magical darkness, I think. I couldn't see anything even with the light spell I've cast. There's a tunnel about 10 foot wide that goes in through there. And I feel that's where Cyril's gone. That makes the most sense, right? That seems like where Cyril has gone, right?
I mean, there's no other spot that you
There's
could
no
think
other
of.
spot.
Yeah, there's...
Right. So I go, so you ready?
What do you mean?
In the room, there's like nothing but this door, basically, right?
There's nothing but the door and this like kind of crystalline like light source that's hanging down from the roof.
Is it hanging from? What's it hanging from?
There's like a metallic like chains that kind of hang down from this spot that's worked into the roof and just kind of holds it so it dangles a few feet off the roof.
I am going to dive back into the water and head back to them.
Okay. You dive back in the water. Meanwhile, what are you two doing on the other end of the spectrum here? This is me juggling the cameras, apparently.
I'm somewhat bickering with Jazz, trying to figure out what the hell his plan is before he tries to drown me with him.
I was gonna grab hold of
He
you,
said,
right? And
again,
then jump in the
permission
water.
first.
And then, well, no, this is the plan. Listen to the plan. I take you, hold on to you, because I'm strong and you're not, right? Get to the bottom, go through the tunnel, come out the other end, and pull you out. So you don't have to worry about swimming or anything like that.
2 points to your plan. How do you know there is an end to the tunnel?
Because I didn't see Cyril's body floating.
That reassures me so much that you couldn't see his body in what you described as magical darkness.
You're right, he could be dead. I don't think he is, though. I was flailing about quite wildly. I'm sure I would have bumped into his body at some point.
Thank you for that piece of knowledge.
Hey, I'm just saying it's likely that your friend's alive.
I'm just after you've told me you're such a strong swimmer and now you're flailing around down there. It's just
Yeah, I mean, I am wearing heavy plate mail. I think that's a fair response.
that is another point. Yeah,
What?
you carrying me down like an anchor.
Yes, so we get to
your
the floor
strong
quicker.
arms not wanting to let me go.
Once we're on the ground, on the floor of the water, it'll be easy for us to walk across. I think you're overthinking this, to be fair.
I think you're overestimating how well I'm going to do in that water.
Okay. I mean, I'm surprised. I am surprised.
I will wait here if you want to go check if he's okay. And if you're not back, I'll
listen.
assume you're both dead. Because
Ultimately,
that seems to be my track record so far.
Hey, man. Hey, don't do that to yourself. You know,
When you fell in, I accepted it at that point.
I get out at that point. I'll bound out of the water and I will like shake off all the water slowly draining out of every metal bit, and I'm just like a sieve gone wrong. Hey man, listen. I'm sure that you and Romy were really good friends, and I know you feel really bad right now, and you don't need to hear me tell you that you're going to get over it. So I'm not going to do that. But instead of thinking that everyone's going to die and you're going to end up alone because that's your track record, why not try to think about something else?
It's difficult. Do you know
Yeah.
what the couple of weeks I've just had? Having
I understand that. But here's the thing. When you lose friends, you start to think about those people gone. But you've got new people. There's 2 people right now who need your help. And you're a wizard, right?
You say that, and then just the line pops into my head that all guards are replaceable.
Cyril, you get to the end of this tunnel
Yeah.
and pop your head up, and you come into the light, and you see Jazz taking up the entryway to this
Yeah.
water source, and there's probably no way for you to get through. But you do kind of
Yeah.
pop up into the light, and they can.
Something caught my
Ah,
leg.
deep breath.
Something beneath me. I'm gonna get the helmet out.
This is about when I realized that the rope is not up here, and Jazz does not have the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yes. Where's the rope?
It's attached to your back. It's right there.
Pull. Okay. That
Somewhere
Makes sense.
for you both.
It ran out, and I didn't want to pull you back.
it's another room
Shall we go?
with light and stuff, and a locked door.
Sinri, shall we go?
I then obviously try and get reassurance from Cyril. I'm like, what sort of distance is it?
Can I get out of the water?
Uppies.
That happens, and he just freezes. This is not.
Not okay. Consent.
That was inappropriate, wasn't it? I do that. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm gonna grab my armor and put it back on.
Okay.
See, now he took his armor off before he went swimming. That's pretty smart. Pretty smart.
Okay. It's not far, but not short.
Yeah, but if I take the other end of the rope and tie it around my waist.
Yeah, I think that's what we all tie the rope to our waist.
But there's only 60 foot of rope.
We're all going though.
I understand. I'm just saying, you guys tie one end of the rope to each other, and I'll just hold on to the rope in the middle.
Okay. Well, yeah.
It saves on rope length.
Fair.
He says almost reproachfully, like I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah, I understand that. Counterpoint: swimming with something in your hands.
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine.
I believe you. You know what? We're good. Let's.
I've already tied myself to the rope.
Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump back in the water now.
Okay.
We all fall in backwards.
Well, especially because now I am heavily weighted by my armored trench coat, and I sink.
What? Yeah, what
Half
level
plate?
is half plate? Yeah, that's probably
Holy shit, that is a severe.
probably heavy. All right. Yeah, so you start going. You generally familiar with the positioning of things.
Yeah.
So you go down and you start to swim.
So because I kind of know that it's the corners are there, are they super rounded, or could I use them to help get around the check?
Yeah, I
Could
mean,
I get advantage?
when you reach those points, I would say yes. When you find these, the initial part probably not so much because of the way that it is angled. But you start swimming. You get your 30 feet in. I need the first check. I think this time at disadvantage because we have half plate on.
Okie dokie.
Do we have to do that as well?
Yes, Sonny will get advantage on his checks because he is going to get pulled by the rope ahead. How do we do?
What do you need? Constitution check?
Athletics
check.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is,
That 8 will fail.
8 will fail. So you just kind of slide back 10 feet in the water.
Yep.
Before you gather yourself back up and are able to try to push forward once again.
Yep.
You bounce off my body behind you, allowing you to kick off my chest.
I rolled a 12.
So,
I got an 18.
18. I think once, just for the sake of brevity on this, once everybody gets in here, you have 3 minutes to get to the other side. You will work together, and eventually, I think.
I think we have less than 3 minutes.
Well, a little less. What's
Sunder's Constitution is.
+3 to my mod.
Oh, never mind.
I had the worst constitution.
which is plus.
+2.
Okay.
So you still have at least 2
yeah.
minutes. So together working. Plus you have this like lumbering hulk of a creature that is able to kind of help push you guys through as you go.
Who never actually gets to disadvantage. Yeah.
So, you guys emerge finally at the end of this tunnel. Let me move the viewers. Sorry. To a room that is now more illuminated because of Jazz's magical light that's on him. You guys see a room. As you kind of pop your head up, there is like this mist that's flowing out from this crystal over the room itself. Little droplets of water just kind of like forming on the walls as the mist hits it, and then it'll subside, and you guys are able to like pop up and be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out the water.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You.
I will prestidigitate a combination of that and shape water and dry myself off.
Okay.
And the other two.
Sounds good.
This is the point Jazz probably realised I could have done this before when he got out of the water, but didn't.
And I see you do it. I'm like, oh, thank you. Not giving up anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Door's locked. I'm guessing it has something to do with the light or the water or something.
Is this chandelier light directly above the water?
Yes. Yeah, it's like dangling probably about 10 or 15 feet above the water itself.
It's
And this-
lit.
It is a glowing, like, crystalline form.
Which is giving off some sort of mist, which is...
It
condensing
gave off
on
a
the
bit of a
walls.
mist when you guys were on your way up, but as you kind of like surface, it seems like whatever period of time the mist does, it stopped.
Do it.
Can you
And you
create-
said this was... Sorry, go ahead.
Can you create or shape water to make a mist yourself against the wall?
I believe it could be possible. Let's see what it says. You instantly move, change the flow of water, yada yada. You can cause the water to form into simple shapes, animal animations, yada yada yada. Change the water's color and opacity. So would that mean I can make it as thin as fog?
I mean, you're manipulating into shapes. I imagine you should be able to.
Yeah,
And you can turn into ice, and you should be able
Freeze
to
the
mist it as
water,
well.
providing there is no creatures in it.
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Yes, I guess I could do some sort of fog spray on the wall if needed to. This chandelier light. Did you say it was on the ceiling via a chain?
Yeah, there's like series of like golden chains essentially that are hanging down from the roof.
Oh, it's not like one single chain with an obvious pulley. It's many
No.
chains leading into one.
There's like 4 chains that come down to stabilize this large crystal.
And they just go like directly into the ceiling, like
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
like yeah,
Is
Are
there
there-
any,
like anchors
Sorry,
or whatever that are like
anchors. Yeah,
bolted,
yeah, perfect. Yeah. Go ahead.
are there any mirrors on the walls that we can't see presently because there's mist on them?
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like just solid stone. I mean, a lot of it's wet and kind of dripping from the mist that was in there, but the floor itself is a little slick as well because of this. But
I'm gonna try and open the door again.
okay, you walk over to the door, and it opens.
I swear it was locked before.
Maybe we just needed to light the room properly.
Maybe. I will walk into the hallway.
Okay.
Oh. So I step in front of you and push you back. Hold on. This is my job.
You reach the end. There's a double door there that opens up. You see in this room are 4 drums that are located like kind of in the corners of the room. In the center, there's like this large hexagonal shape on the floor itself.
Is it made of stone?
The edges are stone. There seems to be like this like bronze looking metallic that covers it.
See, I mean, I've seen a trapdoor already in this dungeon. I fell through it a lot. So, am I looking at like a hole in the floor that's covered with a piece of sheet metal?
I mean, you don't know exactly what's in there. Are you like bang on it, or are you like what
No, I'm absolutely not.
I mean, it does look like there are hinges to this door that seem to have it open up in some way, shape, or form.
And there's no other doors in this room that we can see?
No other doors in this room. Just 4 drums in this.
I'm going to go to this drum.
Okay.
I'm going to look over my shoulder to the other 2 and like shrug my shoulders. And I'm going to hit the drum with my drumstick.
Okay. A loud like bang sound from the drum goes off, and then kind of reverberates in the room a little bit, as it does like in any solid stone door with no carpeting or soundproofing, and that seems to be it.
Okay.
I will also bang on the drum
Okay.
that I am near.
Same thing happens. A slightly different tonal range, but yeah.
I'll bang this one.
Okay. Same thing happens. Bangs, subsides.
If I was to bang on the drum, could I walk to the other drum while the sound was still reverberating and bang on it?
It doesn't quite seem like it would work that way.
Okay.
Like it.
So we have no physical way of banging all 4 of these drums at the same time.
I mean,
A mage hand, and then one of the drumsticks gets picked up off the ground.
I mean, that would be my first guess,
It's
is
not
that we
£10.
hit all 4 drums at the same time.
let's do it.
Just,
What?
I just, it, what? Okay,
So-
it's just a wild theory, and there's
What? Then tell me.
if that comes true, then some of the books I've read, it doesn't even say it as a trap, but this kind of just the drums on the side and what looks like the hole in the floor.
Yeah.
It comes across as a feeding hole. And
what?
I gesture towards the drums as a dinner bell.
Well,
Where you
then
would,
what do you want? What do you want to do?
it's why it was a crazy thought. It was just I have no reason not to drum it, and then that popped into the head.
I gotta tell you, if there's any creature around, it would have been long since dead. This thing's not been open for hundreds of years. I'm sure it'd be absolutely fine. Let's bang a drum.
Or starving, and I bang on the drum.
I bang on a drum
I
too.
will cautiously bang on one drum and use mage hand to bang on the other drum. To
Okay.
The other side.
As you guys do that, the floor itself opens up, and you see a bright light, and you can feel like an updraft that's super powerful that seems to be going up. You see the roof itself, like in an area, kind of opens up, and you see this tunnel of light and air flowing up through the floor and up into a higher area.
I guess I should be the stress test. If I can go up, any of us can. I step.
Stop.
What?
But if you don't go up, none of us can catch you.
Can I borrow some rope?
How about we do this the same way we did the water, and you just don't let go of the rope this time?
Okay. You keep it wedged around your body so it cannot come off at all, and I'll hold on to the other side of that rope,
Yes.
and I
And
won't let go.
And we untie it from Sonny so he's not a part of this.
Oh, yes, of course.
As I step out the room.
Sonny, do you note the lack of creatures that are eating us just now?
I'm gonna look down. How far down does it look like it goes?
It's hard to tell. There's a super bright light that's almost painful to your eyes.
Oh yeah, no, that would be terrible. I don't do that.
Yeah.
It burns.
Nope, no thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be.
Sunglasses back on.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like a fire or anything like that. Just this like glow of light that accompanies this almost pillar of air that's rushing up past you guys.
Yeah.
I step out into the air.
Okay. You step out into the air. You feel yourself grabbed and pulled and fly up probably about 30 to 40 feet. And you find yourself...
As Jazz goes flying into the air, I just look at Sonny and be like, you knew what I was meant, right?
You just get a silent nod. There's no time for words before
I
you
am-
road run up behind him.
I am now waiting to be dragged into the air because I have a rope tied around me.
Yep, I am not letting go. How funny if Cyril just like, fuck it, and just grabs Sonny by the back of the neck and just yanks him up.
Yeah. So it goes up about 40 feet, and then you find yourself in a room lit both by yourself, but also by the light of this thing. There's just like a hole in the floor, and you see a doorway to the south side of the room. Cyril is not quite far enough that I think it really pulls at the rope, but it is like the rope is pretty taut there, and he's disappeared up. But at some point, it's tough to see because of the light that's flowing through there. He disappears and does not seem to come back down. But the rope is just taut, but not yanked you through.
I'm gonna try and pull on the rope. Like, not yank, but like slowly try and...
I mean, Jazz, you'd feel the resistance pretty quickly of him sort of pulling at the rope.
One pull, two pulls. Oh, quick, pull him up. And I'm going to yank upwards.
Give me contested athletics checks. Which will go great for the non-Goliath in this party.
I got
17.
11. Yeah.
So, Cyril, you feel yourself get yanked up and then caught up in this beam of air and pulled up, and you find yourself in a room near Jazz.
Can I yell down to Sonny? Like, Sonny!
Yeah. Sonny, you can kind of hear this. It's a little faint because of the rushing in the air, but you can hear it still.
You might as well come up. And I will
I look
climb
back the way I come. I'm like, I'm not making that swim, am I? And I just close my eyes and take a step forward, half expecting to fall downwards.
All right. You find yourself yanked up, and you guys find yourself in a small room with a opening to the south here in the room. And I think that is as good a place as any to call it for this week. What are we guys thinking? Are we up for maybe doing a 2 weeks in a row, since I already have everything prepped for the rest of this area? Or do we need a week off? Or
I can do
I
it.
don't need time off.
Yeah,
let's go.
guys.
Monday, I don't think our time
I'll see you
changes
all
for 2
tomorrow.
more weeks.
Let's go.
So I think we'll aim for your guys' normal time. So that would be 11 for us on the west coast of the United States.
Is it? When does your thing happen?
When does time change happen?
When does your ancient agrarian custom that makes literal no sense to us in any
It
way,
really
shape, or
doesn't,
form?
man.
Didn't yours change too?
Oh, ours has already changed.
But
Yours hasn't.
But you have the same ancient
but you still
agrarian-
have a time change that makes no sense.
Oh no, 100%. Listen, I am not a fan of any changes in the hours at
So
all.
how is ours worse than yours?
I think yours is based on, hey, we're going to do exactly the same thing that they have over in Europe. But, and hear me out, we're going to wait 2 weeks because that's how long it would take for a mail letter be sent across the Atlantic by Zeppelin. And,
By Zeppelin.
and that is the ancient
else do you get across the
Washingtonian
Atlantic?
standard for anything. How
Apparently,
much is it?
apparently our time does change this Sunday, so it'll be our
Yes.
normal time. So
Okay.
Sunday, November 2nd for us, our time will change. So we'll come back next week, our same bat time, and we'll continue. None of it makes any sense now. We have digital clocks that keep track of things themselves. It's stupid to change the times as far as I'm concerned. But then I work at night when I don't give a shit about the sun, so there's that. But I just
understand the logic of it, but nowadays there's no need for
I don't get why a farmer can't just start work an hour later or an hour earlier, depending on where the sun is. But that's just me, you know.
Well, before electric light, wasn't it, to give them an extra hour in the morning harvesting? But now,
I mean,
when we
yeah.
have floodlights and everything, it is not.
Yeah, well,
It's
even
just
then,
classic coddling for these farming communities, these soft farmers who have it just made in the shade, and they just want us to do everything for them. Like, they have the easiest, most blessed lives where they do practically nothing and make so much money.
I'm not saying
your country is very different than mine.
Yeah. No, not really. In that
Oh,
case.
how
have you watched
everything
the
he said.
Clarkson
Yeah.
Farms? Like, no, they don't make
Yeah.
much money either.
No, yeah, it's just Clarkson Farms, right?
Yeah,
Like,
everything's
you get
Clarkson
Ferraris
Farms.
and stuff, right?
You have
Yeah.
a Lamborghini tractor, and everything's good.
That's like normal.
Well,
I'm not
they
trying to
made
dog
tractors
on
before.
farmers. I just dog on the system. That's it. Like, farmers are great. They give me food.
The system that's the issue.
It's why the government cares anymore about what time things start. Like, you just alter your work day if
They
you
don't
rely
care.
on the light.
It's just another, you know what? It's just another thing for us to worry about so that we can change the world.
Something to fuck up the intercontinental relationships here. Anyways, everyone, we don't need to argue about this online. Thanks for showing up. We had some people chatting in our chat there. Rafis, probably saying that wrong. Sorry. Is there talking smack about my puzzles? Not really, but thanks for showing up, and we appreciate you. And with that, we'll see you guys next week. We're going to continue with this dungeon. It's already set. It's already designed. And I wanted to give more mental challenges to the players and not just kill them with foes. So
No, I like it.
I like the puzzle.
see you guys on Monday.
Peace, dude.